Listening to me be a freak in here. I was laughing when I was editing the last vlog because SpongeBob is always on our TV, which is so random, but we put on... Yes! We put on SpongeBob compilations on YouTube for her whenever we leave, or if I'm like in the other room, or if I have headphones on. What's up? What do you have to say? She's giving me side eye. You're so cute. But anyway, I just kept laughing because I could see SpongeBob like 5 times, I feel like in the reflection of the table and stuff. What's up with you? You want snail? And yes, it's on again, as always. Okay, so I got my next sticky in the mail. I've been getting ads for, there's like another sticker subscription club that I don't want to say it looks better, but I might like pause this one for a minute and try the other one and see if I like it more. Like for me personally, I don't need or want like a postcard and a little notepad and stuff like that. And I think the other one is just pure sticker sheets, which is what I actually do use quite a bit. Okay, so this one's theme must be... Did you drop your snail? This one's theme must be art. Here, let me look at these and then I'll insert a clip of them. So there's like this long washi tape, which is really cute. I don't really use washi tape. And then like this, I guess you can choose what little paints you want on your palette. These ones are cute, but they're definitely not my style. Like I can't really imagine using these. These are kind of fun. So maybe I will do that. I'll look. I think it's called, I kept getting ads for them on Instagram after I followed. This one is Sticky with 2 eyes. I think the other one is Pip something. So yeah. That's fun though. And then, so excited, I got Mooncat had their sale and I ordered some things when I was sick last week, or no, the week before. Okay, let's see. I used one last night. I used Sagebrush, which I actually forgot was a thermal. That's what I have on my nails right now, actually. I also got a similar one. This is Devil's Ivy. It's a magnetic, and I kind of hate magnetic polishes. Like, it takes so long with a traditional nail polish because you have to hold it for so long while it dries. But I found it was pretty even without using a magnet on it. And now that I'm looking at it, it's kind of like identical to it's basically the color I have on right now when it's warm. So that's kind of funny. What's this one? My Everything You Fear. Oh, I think I've wanted this one for quite a while. Yeah, this is a cool, like, another blue, like, kind of similar to the last two with a pinky purple shift. It's probably really hard to see on camera. I also got another thermal. This is Queen of the Dead. And I am just now realizing, well, I also saw they posted a photo of it. I thought it was black to red, which I was really excited about, but I think it's dark reddish purple to red, which is not as exciting, but that's fine. Okay, this one's Love Bomb. Oh yeah, this one is like a pinky, like a mauvey with a hot pink shift. After the Rain and Tectonic Shift. Oh my god. I don't really have any from them like this that are just like super I don't know if holographic's the right word, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. Cool. And then this one's After the Rain. Okay, I kind of got like an interesting color story going on here.
The next day,
I'm just cleaning up my room a bit right now, putting away some clothes, and then as long as Rizzo doesn't knock them off the bed, I got some new things from Old Navy that I'm going to be looking at right now. What are our plans for the weekend? I think it's hot tomorrow as well. Probably going to farmer's market in the morning, which we typically do on Saturdays. My dad has recently started going as well, so that's fun. We ran into him last time, and we can like show him our favorite vendors and stuff. My window's open because it's so hot, and I feel like my neighbors are just listening to me be a freak in here. But whenever I watch somebody say that on a YouTube video, I always think like, I'm sure your neighbors just think you're FaceTiming your friend or something. So I'm just gonna go with that. I've recently really been wanting to learn to sew. I've been seeing a lot of like, I guess after talking to my mom tonight, I think it's like folk art inspired quilts and like art wall hangings. And my mom is a seamstress and makes quilts and clothes and stuff. So I've recently been like very inspired to learn how to sew. And it's kind of crazy that I don't really know how to sew considering how much of her life that is. So I think maybe tomorrow we're gonna do two things. One, my dad made me he made himself and he had an extra planter box that we put out in our front like garden. So I need to get soil for it. I'm completely out. And then I have some seeds that I'm gonna grow in the planter. Let me grab them actually. So Swiss chard, other chard, rainbow chard, and dwarf kale. And I think I am later than recommended for all of those, but this is kind of my first time growing more than like snap peas and tomatoes. So I'm trying not to overthink it too much because I feel like there's so much to gardening that if you try to like do everything right the first time, I feel like it's just too much, and I almost just want to like throw those in and see what happens. Because if nothing happens, not the end of the world, and I'm sure I'll learn something. But yeah, okay, so tomorrow we're gonna plant those. I'm gonna get soil for the new planter that he gave me, and then I want to do like a garden update. So everything's doing really well. It's very exciting. So I'll give you guys a little clip of that. Yeah, and then wait, am I okay? Did I even say what I was gonna do about sewing? So anyway, I'm gonna find my husband wants me to make him an apron. I guess he's wanted an apron, and my mom says that's a good starting project, so I suppose that's my first project. But I think I'm more interested in making like quilts and wall hangings and more like artsy kind of things rather than, I don't know, like bags or clothes, at least right now. I would love to make something to go above the bed. I think that would be really cool. Okay, so I got some stuff from Old Navy, and actually the shirt is one of them. And then I got these linen pants that my best friend really likes. And they're like kind of itchy, but I also haven't washed anything yet. I got home from work and the package was here, and I was like, oh, perfect, I'll wear something, because we went to dinner right after work. So let's see, what do we have here? Oh, I got this pretty dress. It's like, here, let's see. It's like cap sleeves. The lighting in here is not very good. And then buttons down. And I thought it was going to be more of a midi, but I tried it on. I almost wore it tonight, but it was way too hot to wear all black. And it's more of like a midi maxi, I'd say. And then Old Navy has my favorite t-shirts. I wonder if it's like called something. Snug. Oh, it might be like the snug ribbed shirt. I have a black one and I have a red striped one, and I just really like the way they fit. So I got a yellow one, which is kind of random for me, but I've been trying to wear more color. And then I think I got a white one. Yeah. White t-shirt. Nice. What else? Oh, okay. I got it in green also. I really like the shirt. It's like, I feel like it's very flattering. I like the shape, or the sleeve length and everything. Oh, here, honey. You want to go under? Here, mamas. You want to go under? Look, right here. Chihuahuas are crazy. It's literally so hot in here, and she wants to go under the comforter, under the blanket, and probably under the blanket under there too. Oh, okay, so this is the same shirt I'm wearing right now in green. I feel like Old Navy has really good basics, and their price is really good. I need to get back in my thrifting grind, but I feel like I just needed some basics. And then got a just linen button up for work, or honestly, probably for more than just work. And then I just wanted a new at-home tank top. Nice, love it. Okay, that's all for now. Oh, maybe I should do a little bookish update. Let's see what I've read recently. So the last book I read was Eat the Ones You Love by Sarah Maria Griffin. Loved. To me, this is a perfect book. I love how weird it is. I love how atmospheric it was. So I gave that 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. Perfect, immaculate vibes the entire time. Are you being nosy? Are you being nosy? Look at these legs. That's so silly. What am I reading now? Oh, I had started, and I'm so disappointed. This is my second time starting this book. Let me remind myself what it's called. Okay, so I got from the library Private Rights. This is my second time reading this book, or second time starting this book. And I really like it. It takes a lot of brain power for me to read. Like, it's not written super clearly, which I would say Eat the Ones You Love wasn't either. And by clearly, I mean like, you know, if you're reading an Emily Henry book, you're not really having to think about what's going on. They're not really describing things in a flowery way, which is totally fine. Love reading books like that. This, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm really paying attention to every word in the sentence, and I'm thinking about what she's trying to get at. So it's a little difficult for me to be like, oh, I'm going to read this for 30 minutes before I go to sleep after I had a long day at work. But I really like it. Anyway, she also wrote Our Wives Under the Sea, which to me is an absolutely perfect book. Our Wives Under the Sea. I gave that 5 stars, and I feel like, what is Private Rights? I feel like I'm gonna absolutely love this book as well. I'm just a little bit worried. I read probably like, I don't know, 2 or 3 chapters maybe like a week ago, and then I couldn't get myself to read at all this whole week. And I'm just scared that I'm gonna, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll read tonight. I'm gonna make myself read tonight. I just don't want to not read this book because I really think I'm gonna like it, and I'm worried if I, for the second time, don't continue it, I'm never gonna read it. And then one of my coworkers brought me this to read, which I'm very excited about, but you know what? I'm deciding right now I'm gonna read Private Rights before I can read this. This is my reward. I was gonna read this, but then Private Rights came through at the library. Did I start it? No, I haven't started it. And then finally on audiobook, when I've been like cooking or whatever, I've been listening to Manicurist's Daughter, I think it's called, which has been on my TBR for a while. And after listening to Serge's memoir, I was reminded of how much I really enjoy listening to memoirs on audiobook when they're read by the author. So, Memoir's Daughter, or Manicurist's Daughter. Yeah, that's my bookish updates. You guys better see me reading Private Rights.
The next day.
Be right back. Love you. Be right back, chicken. Got SpongeBob on as always.
Enjoy the SpongeBob.
So we're gonna work in the garden a little bit today, and I just wanted to show you how things are coming along. These are the tomatoes that my dad gave me. They were super little before. One of them died, and then this one is going crazy. So I think from what I read online, it's tall enough for me to prune it. Does it have whitefly? Ay, ay, ay. I have those nasturtiums I planted, as well as my parents have some like vining pea plants that I just took some seeds from their plant, and I guess they sprouted. So I brought out some bamboo poles, and because both of these flowers like to climb, and I thought that would be really pretty, so I'm gonna put those in there. Peas are getting big, or beans, I mean. One of them never sprouted, but that's okay. And one of the marigolds died. So we're just seeing what happens with everything. Over here, the peas are doing really good. The ones in the front are going crazy, and I've just been working on like using little clips to make them climb up. These ones just more recently sprouted. And then behind our cameraman, we have the, what would I call that? Planter box that my dad made that we're gonna fill up today. And then these I'm just gonna stick in with the flowers probably. And maybe just like all throughout the season, put more in. I don't really know yet. Okay, so what should I start with? Oh, a small 10-foot hose, because there's a, what is it called?
A water spout.
A water spout out of the wall right by my plant stuff. So, but it's behind this. Okay, let's figure this out. Okay, so now this is plugged in after some failed attempts in soaking wet gloves. Okay, I don't need to water everything though, but it's like perfect length. Boom, boom, boom. And then this. Yes. Oh, but you know what? My dad did tell me to get this cardboard wet before I put soil in it, so I should do that really quick. So let me just crawl into this bush. And it should be 2 is exactly what we need. Nice. so excited. Approximately 5 gallons. This is complicated. Okay, for containers, use 1/2 cup per 1/2 cubic foot, approximately 5 gallons. That's probably, oh, I wonder if the bags of soils.
That's about 4 feet.
But cubic feet. Gallons makes more sense to me. I feel like
The bags didn't have gallon. They might have.
it might, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna put a little bit more than 1/2 cup. Because I'd rather put a little bit less, because like a little bit's better than nothing. And I think it's worse to over fertilize than to under. Real? Okay, now this is my biggest problem where you need to pay attention because I put the seeds in and then I
filming.
forget.
I can't pay attention to what you're doing.
And then I forget what I've done. So this is 3. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, these are so interesting. One of the coolest things about planting from seed is seeing what the seeds look like.
It's like a burr.
Oh, this is the regular. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how I've been making my plant labels because it's very silly. So I have a billion nail polish for like, I have a little swatch ring, and this is one of those like metal label makers. So usually I have no problems with this, but today we have Sweet Chard and Swiss Chard. I think Swiss Chard it is.
Yeah, Swiss Chard.
Okay.
Now you can take those off and give them a little spritz.
Most gentle. That's not disrupt. The next thing I wanted to do is just deadhead these guys a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna leave those because those look alive. Guys, oh, guys, I'm pretty fine. Oh, happy.
7.5 inches deep.
Oh, maybe should I get this wet first and then? I don't want to disturb them.
Soak it. You'll give them a good drink right now. It's starting to look a little dry anyway. We can have a little drink. Would be good. I would not go any closer though.
Okay, so let me just give you an overview of where we're at now that I'm done with all my garden chores. So I deadheaded this guy. I left these ones because they still seem happy, but I think he'll be happier. I've had this for so long and it's just like always chilling. Cilantro. I might come out here and water the herbs later. Oh, this doesn't look very happy. I wonder what that means.
Could be bolting.
Yeah, maybe I should cut that off. We're gonna go. And then maybe I'll just cut these guys off too. Honestly, it was so hot yesterday, they might have just burned. So you are here. Okay. The dill's really happy. I've never planted dill before, and it's so funny. It's such a dramatic plant. Like when it's thirsty, it's so sagged, and then the second I want water, it's so happy. The cosmos are coming in. I'm very excited to see those. Marigolds are so happy right here, and then we got a volunteer nasturtium, which is my favorite plant, so that's very exciting. Succulent from your mom in a very cute pot. Oh, got it. There's a nasturtium volunteer here too. Wait, I'm so confused. Did I accidentally do that or something?
Maybe.
I couldn't have. Okay, these are, I forget what this is called. Are there any dang nasturtiums in here? No nasturtium in there.
They look like they're dying off a little bit, but then
Yeah, but do you see, but look, all these buds.
Yeah,
I think she's perfectly happy. I forget what this is called, but it's supposed to, whoa. Did you see that on camera?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to attract bugs and keep like pests away off of other things. So we have the tomato plant that I barely pruned because I'm feeling like I need to know what I'm doing more, but I got it in the cage. These climbing flowers now have something to climb up once they're bigger. This is the same. This is the same, I think. And then we have our chard and kale. I'm sorry, we have our Swiss chard. And that's everything. Yay!